1 2 check check
Yes.
check 1 2 1 2 turn.
Yes, sir. Good. Don't worry about it.
One two 1 2.
Ha.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shedroom Live. Y'all know how we do it.
What's up with it?
We do it. You know what I'm saying? We about to get it in. You know, I got some special guests today. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him coming down. You know what I'm saying? But listen up. We got my man came all the way down to join me today from Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor. Give it up, y'all. Give it up. Give it up for him. Give it up. You know what I'm saying?
What up with it? It's your boy Lito.
Yeah, Lito. Hey, Lito, listen. Thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate you coming
Appreciate
this far.
you having me.
You came a long way down the road to get here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's no lie.
We had some little technical difficulties trying to get everything set. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the whole set, you know.
Yeah, everything's good.
We live. What up, TikTok?
We official in here.
TikTok what
in
up?
here too.
What up, TikTok?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So see, we just had another technical difficulty. Hey, but you know what?
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
We gonna give me 1 second. Lito, tell me what you got going on.
So right now, I started podding probably around, I would say 2020, doing my podcast thing in 2020. I did that during the pandemic. You know what I mean? I was trying to figure out a way to keep myself sane. So with that being said, I started a pod, and at first it was just me just talking, just on a regular. But then I said, I want to do this where we're going to do something where I'm going to talk to people. So I decided that I was going to start reaching out to, comedians and also reaching out to entertainers and UFC fighters, anyone that was able to, that had time, you know what I mean? I just wanted to talk to people, because around that time we were all stuck in the house, with our loved ones and everything, and we were all trying to just figure it out. So with that, I ended up meeting a bunch of people. I got real cool with Ari Spears, Andy Steinberg, who is his opener when he has his shows every time he come to Ohio. Yeah, I'm from Ohio, y'all. Go Bucks. Y'all know what it is, right? But every time he come to Ohio, they hook me up with free tickets for me and my fellas or my wife or whoever, like, want to come to the show with your boy. They give me free tickets. So, man, we be lit. And then I also I met a bunch of people. Houston, Alexander.
Wait a minute. You said Ohio, y'all heard that?
Go Bucks,
Ohio,
baby.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying. But all right, we give it up to him. Give it up to him.
Go Bucks. Y'all know what it is. Go Bucks.
So, Lito, tell me about your podcast, y'all. Where'd you come up with the name from?
Well, so first it was Happy Hour with Lito, and I was just putting it on. I did a spin where, everybody loves to just, happy hour, is everywhere. So I was doing like hour segments of, me just talking with people, and we would talk about mental health, and we would also discuss, how to deal with, the pandemic at the time. And, we talk about a lot of stuff. Most recently, well, I don't want to go there yet. I went from Happy Hour with Lito to doing a show with Imani Music and Anthony Harrell. Anthony Harrell is...
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. He's formerly from Brother, which was a singing group. And they actually had like a BET special, BET show. They were signed to Def Jam. And then Imani, he's on the Joe Budden podcast right now, but he's an R&B singer. Those are my bros. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I just hit them up earlier, whenever we link. Like we'll check in and make sure everybody good. Everybody doing their own thing now. But we had a Triangle Offense podcast, and we were doing that. We did about 11 shows. And that was dope. You know what I mean? The three of us, we would just talk about life and, whatever we, wanted to talk about at the time. So it was dope.
Yeah. I check the podcast out, often, and I see y'all, as I learn a lot because y'all do a lot of like wrestling, and so I like to watch a lot of podcasts that I don't know too much about. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear a lot of but so much basketball talk you can hear, Kobe versus LeBron.
Right.
It's so much of that you can hear, you know what I'm saying? But you know how we do in the Shedroom, you know what I mean? We incorporate and we talk about the building of the music culture and of sports, sports comedy, art, you know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. So that's why I said I had to have you come on because, talk about a lot of wrestling.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Wrestling intros, man, though, wrestling intros be the dope. They be like so hype. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do they decide like what kind of music they coming in on?
I don't know how they decide, right? But like for me, so I've always been a wrestling guy, but really got into it. This new thing that we're doing, Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor podcast, me and my co-host Sinister One. We actually decided that we wanted
Sinister One, what up?
Yeah, Sinister One, what up with it? We actually decided that we were going to start a wrestling podcast, and we was like, yo, let's just see how it go. And, it's going well. And it's some big things happening in wrestling right now. So we kind of, you got to strike while the match is hot.
So am I hearing this correctly? They about to do something with Netflix? Is this true?
So WWE, they're about to start streaming on Netflix Monday Night Raw, which is like their big show, and also Friday Night SmackDown, which is their big show. And everybody knows Netflix is trying to take over. I don't know if y'all watch football on Christmas, but like they streamed a football on Christmas too. So they coming in and doing some things. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I seen a lot of stuff on Netflix, and streaming, and it's like you don't want nobody jumping off the ropes, you know what I'm saying, and then it start puffing.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Because there's been a lot of that. I've been watching a lot of Netflix. I don't think have gotten quite a grasp on
not yet.
Live thing,
I think they're going to have to now.
You don't want to piss off the wrestling crew. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You could do a little bit of concerts and stuff like that, but wrestling, like they want to see everything. They don't want to miss nothing.
That's true, and they got to get that. They got to get that right. And I think so. Their first show is going to be, not this Tuesday, but or not this Monday, but the next Monday. I believe it's the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. And it'll be on Monday Night Raw. It'll be live on Netflix. And they'll have everything, like, I think at that time, because they're going to have so many people tuning in. So they're going to have everything that they need to have.
So what's like one of the big, I can know the big events, but like who's the big person in wrestling? Like, who got the biggest intro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we got? You got
it's a few big intros, right? But right now, Roman Reigns has probably one of the best intros in WWE. And actually, I got a clip I can play a little bit of it. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna run this clip.
Let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
So that's that's a huge thing.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
So wrestling right now is just on another level. Also, my co-host Sinister One has some. He has some. He's around. So he's in Brockton, Massachusetts. He has a lot of connections around Brockton. So on the local scene, he's able to go around and interview some of those guys. We put that up on our YouTube page, and it's a lot of those guys on the local scene. They're also trying to get to the majors like WWE or AEW and stuff like that. So It's good, man.
So
Everything.
what y'all got planned for the podcast for the upcoming year? What we looking forward to?
So it's going to be a lot of. We're planning on being at a lot of events. Um, we have some connections where we can come in as media, with cameras and we have lanyards and stuff that we wear.
Right.
Just representing our what we're doing and come in, interview some guys, go see some matches. He'll come to Ohio. I'll come out to Brockton. We're also planning on going to WrestleMania if we can make that happen. That'd be dope too.
I'm coming to Ohio, man. I'm coming. I'm coming. Buckeye State. Yeah, I'm coming.
Go Bucks, baby. Y'all know what it is. We're going to the national championship this year.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Listen,
wait a minute. Who
we play Oregon next week.
Number one.
Well,
number one
this week. I'm sorry.
Oregon number one.
I know. It's all right.
Y'all heard it. He said it right here. Lito said it. He represent. Lito said they gonna beat Oregon. Okay?
Listen, when we played Oregon, we should have won that game. If anybody watched that game, we should have won that game. It didn't go our way. Our guys are hungry, and everybody's counting us out. Since the Michigan game, I know the Michigan game was, it was what it was.
Yeah.
We should have never lost that game, but these guys are focused, and I don't see us if we beat Oregon. I don't see anybody else beating us on our road to the national championship.
So, Lito, tell me, what's your playlist? What's your playlist like now? Like, what you listen to right before you get ramped up, right before you about to turn the mic on? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know how we do before we about to start the show. We got to get, fired up. So, what's your playlist look like? I know you listen to the new Snoop. I know you listen to the new Snoop stuff.
I've heard the album.
Okay.
I got to give it another listen.
Okay.
The Snoop album is dope.
Yeah.
For what it is, for what it brings. I still listen to like 50 Cent's first album, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Ding, ding,
I still listen to that. J. Cole's album, not his most recent one. I love all J. Cole, by the way, but I like listening to the old stuff, the older stuff. Kendrick, of course.
Yeah. I love the new mixtape.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's dope. Like, I mean, they say it's an album mixtape.
Yeah, it's a project. We just say that.
Whatever it is hot. It's fire. You know,
people hating on it, but like for real,
no, that joint fire.
That Kendrick nice, like for real.
And he getting reared up for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he getting
that Super Bowl is gonna be crazy. I think
he gotta follow Beyonce, but
and that's why I think he's gonna do something crazy. I think it's gonna be like a spectacle.
I see Lil Wayne.
You think he'll bring him out?
I think Lil Wayne coming out. He's gonna come out.
If he did that to just show love, that would be awesome.
Because Lil Wayne and Jay is tight, so that's his guy. So I think with everybody stirring up the controversy of it, it kind of like made. I think it was already probably planned, but with the controversy, they kind of like messed the surprise up. You see, I think they stopped talking about it, but I believe Lil Wayne's gonna come out. Somebody from Cash Money is gonna come out.
I think so too.
And it's gotta be Lil Wayne, and everybody be going crazy. They're gonna go crazy.
If he brings Wayne out, that's gonna, they're gonna go nuts, and it's in New Orleans. They're gonna go crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. But listen, Lito, we're gonna get out of here because I want to hear more. Y'all gotta tune into the show
for sure.
He gonna, especially when they drop. What's the date? Netflix date.
So the Netflix date is Monday, not this Monday. The Monday coming up. I believe it's the 6th of January. 8:00.
Yeah.
That's now our podcast. We do live on YouTube and Facebook. That is going to be 9:30 every Tuesday night.
Right.
Turnbuckles and Spilled Liquor podcast. Lito, Sinister One. Especially after Raw, you're going to make sure you want to tune in because we're going to have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That's it for the show. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check them out. Give us where to find you at Instagram,
Yeah,
YouTube,
on
live.
IG, Turnbuckles and Spilled Liquor Podcast on IG. Also, Legends Are Born in September. And then also on TikTok, Turnbuckles and Spilled Liquor Podcast. Yeah, man.
Turnbuckles. Hey, listen, the name, if the name right there is going to catch you.
I'll tell you where we got the name from. So, Ric Flair, he did he cut a promo where he talked about how he spent more money on spilt liquor, and clothes. Because if anybody knows Ric Flair, he was super duper. He always had the nice suits on, the
top,
gaiters, the
over the
Rolex
top
watches, yeah. So, guy by the name of Hard, I think his name is Hard Target, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He did a song we use on our intro, and yeah, I mean, Sinister One was like, "Yo, spilled liquor. We need to do something with this spilled liquor." And I was like, "Well, what you think?" And he reached out to the guy. He heard the song, and then he was like, "Yo, Turnbuckles and Spilled Liquor Podcast. That's what we need to do." Yeah. And it came.
See, there y'all go right there. See what I'm saying? Music inspire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music inspire everything, and it inspires me. People grasp names, they grasp title of shows, and it moves them. You know what I mean? It just moves them in a different way, and that's what Shedroom is about. You know what I mean? I shed, Lito shed.
Yep.
This is the Shedroom Live, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. Tune in. All right.
Peace.